Hey everybody, today I'm going to review the Fast and Furious spin-off film, Hobbs Shaw. When I first heard that Luke Hobbs, one of my favorite characters in the Fast and Furious franchise, is going to have his own spin-off movie, I became very interested, and I want to know how that turns out. However, I later heard that Jason Statham as Deckard Shaw is going to appear in the spin-off film as well. I mean, Deckard Shaw was originally the bad guy in Furious 7, and surprisingly, he became somewhat a good guy in Fate of the Furious. But hey, I accept that from what it is. So I'm very excited to see Hobbs and Shaw when I first saw the trailers. I saw it in IMAX, and I think this Fast and Furious spin-off film is awesome. The most entertaining action film I had ever seen, and I'm going to tell you why I think this way. The story of this film took place after the events of the Fate of the Furious. It's pretty much about Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw, which they still did not get along with each other, has no choice but to force to work together on a mission. Their mission is to find and protect Deckard Shaw's sister Haiti, who has stolen something from the evil terrorist named Brixton has wanted. So Luke and Deckard has finally decided to help and team up Haiti to fight and stop Brixton and his organization who wants to threaten the world with a deadly virus. I really do not find the story of this film to be anything special. But hey, it's an action movie, it's what it meant to be. I even noticed that even though this is part of the Fast and Furious franchise, there are some parts in this film that are similar to the Mission Impossible films and the James Bond franchise. The special effects in this film are very good. I really like how they have used CGI, practical and stunts at the same time. I can definitely tell that some of the vehicles, helicopters, airplanes, explosions, buildings crumble, and scientific inventions are all used in CGI, even though some are pretty much real. The filming locations of London, Los Angeles, Ukraine, and Samoa are very unique and nice to look at. The action scenes in this film are so exciting and hardcore to watch. I had a good time seeing the car chase scenes, the helicopter scene, fight scene, and the gun shooting scenes. Now for the acting, directing, and music. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as always did a great job playing Luke Hobbs. Luke Hobbs is a DSS agent that has a daughter and assigned by the CSI to work with Deckard to stop the evil terrorist, even though Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw still hated each other's guts. Then there's Deckard Shaw, played once again by Jason Statham, is a mercenary formerly with the British Special Forces and MI6 that has been forced by the CSI to team up with Luke Hobbs to help his sister Haiti and save the world from the terrorist. Returning from the Fate of the Furious is Queenie Shaw, played by Helen Mirren. Queenie Shaw is a criminal mastermind and the mother of Deckard, Haiti, and Owen, and in this film she's in prison. Also appearing in this film is Haiti Shaw, played by Vanessa Kirby, Madam M, played by Isa Gonzalez, who is from Baby Driver, Alita Battle Angel, and she will be appearing in Godzilla vs. Kong, and Jonah Hobbs, played by Cliff Curtis, who was from Deep Rising, 6 Days, 7 Nights, Three Kings, Blow, Training Day, Live Free or Die Hard, 10,000 BC, The Meg, and he will be in Dr. Sleep, coming this November. Haiti Shaw is the sister of Deckard and Owen, who is an MI6 field agent that is being hunted by Lore and decided to team up with Hobbs and her brother Deckard to fight him and his organization. Madam M is one of Deckard Shaw's friends and ally, but I felt that she didn't really have too much screen time. Jonah Hobbs is Luke's older brother that is a mechanic and computer genius of the Hobbs family. Now for the evil villain Brixton Lore, played by Idris Elba. Oh my goodness, he did a cool job playing that cyber-genetically enhanced terrorist who works for the organization and will stop at nothing to destroy the world. Although he said that he's Black Superman, he also kinda reminds me of that big Terminator Russian man from Stranger Things Season 3. There are also some surprising cameo appearances in this film, which I will not tell you who they are. David Lynch, I think, did a very nice job directing this movie, especially he made this movie more hardcore action. The music composed by Tyler Bates definitely feels like an action movie. Overall, this is one of the most awesome and entertaining action movies I had ever seen. While I may not care for the story, but hey, I don't go see this kind of movie for the story. I go see it for a fun popcorn flick that makes us entertained. It may not be as great as the John Wick movies, but it is still a fun action movie. Not as wonderful and great as Furious 7, Fast and Furious 6, Fast 5, and the first Fast and Furious movie, but I enjoy it more than Too Fast to Furious, The Fate of the Furious, Tokyo Drift, and the fourth Fast and Furious film. I will be looking forward to see Fast and Furious 9 and 10, and hopefully will end the Fast and Furious franchise. However, it has been confirmed that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will not return to play Luke Hobbs in the Fast and Furious Part 9, possibly because from what I have heard, he's still having a feud with both Vin Diesel and Tyrese Gibson. Anyway, if you're a fan of Fast and the Furious, go give it a watch. Remember, it's just an entertaining action movie. So I give this movie 3.5 out of 5 nuclear bombs.